Hey Clashers, Mythras here. Welcome to my channel and my test of the new card that we have, the Clone Card. This card's pretty interesting. What it does is it's going to duplicate all your friendly troops, can't be used on buildings, but with the playtesting that I did, which you'll see in a little bit here, is it can definitely be a game changer. Obviously the multiple troops, but the other thing is the inherent abilities of the troops that you're cloning also work. So things to keep in note that I play tested are the different groups of troops. So you're going to have your guards, you're going to have the kind of quick goblin barrel I'll show you, which I really liked. One interesting thing I found with the Lich was if you do clone the Lich, and the clone isn't killed right away, she'll continue to produce additional troops, which is pretty sweet. One of the videos you'll see does that really nicely. The other cool thing is the Lava Hound. If you clone him while he's still big and mighty, when the clone gets destroyed, it will produce a bunch of the Lava Hound pups. So I wanted to go ahead and play test this stuff today. Here are a couple weird looks that I had at a deck. This deck suffered terribly, but what was really cool was that Lumberjack produced his rage spell on the clone, and the giant skeleton also produced a bomb that was pretty much just as deadly as the original. So stuff to keep in mind as you play the clone spell. One of the reasons why I wanted to test this was today in the card shop it was for sale for 400 gems. Now, as you can see, I have 31 gems left. I had 431. I decided to test this out for you to see if you're debating if it was a good purchase. I think it is. Not only is it because you'll get it leveled up, as you can see here, to 3, I believe it is. Where is it? Oh, it's up here, sorry. To level 3. But again, here's the stats on it. You're going to be able to boost a common to 8, clone rare to 6, legendary to 1, clone epic level 3. So I think this is a very versatile card, and they do pack a punch. I think it's going to be a game changer. One of the things I really enjoyed doing earlier here was combine it with goblin barrels. If you can catch your opponent off guard, drop that right on top of that, you got 6 goblins knocking on the tower, significant damage. One of the things I wish I did have that I don't, and here's the proof, I don't have the frickin' miner. There's a lot more you could definitely do with a miner clone deck. I'm definitely really nervous about it because what I found is typically to counter, you're going to have either fireball or arrows or even zap at your disposal. You're going to need multiple things to kind of get around this deck, which can be very detrimental. Quickly putting up maybe something like a tower, Inferno Tower, to kind of combat and make your opponent use the zap and so forth as you're going could be very devastating. Again, multiple things you can do with this deck. I hope you enjoy the rest of the video, which is going to be clips of multiple recent battles that I had. As you can see, honestly, it was probably around 50-50 with these different decks and clones that I use. I really enjoyed it. I think there's a lot of versatility there. Again, I think you're going to see a huge potential shift in meta just because of miner decks. Again, I don't have the miner and I wish I could have showed you that, but I think that's part of the fun where you get to try out for yourself. Again, I hope you enjoy these videos. Please subscribe to the channel for additional videos. Questions, comments, please leave below. I'm always more than happy to answer and share my feedback on certain things. And in conclusion, I do believe that purchasing the clone today is probably a good choice for everyone. Not that I want you to do that because I want to be playing against it, but I think it's great. So again, subscribe to the channel. I hope you enjoy the videos to follow. They are sped up, but I think you'll definitely enjoy it. Mythras out. Take care.